What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new LP, this time in Crash Bash. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the hell is going on? Why are there two Crash Bandicoot playthroughs going on at the same time? Well, this game hasn't really got a story and it's just a party game, so yeah, that would be why. The guys behind Crash basically were like, well, party games sell very well, let's make our own. So let's get started, shall we? Now, I listened to the opening cutscene very quickly, and for some reason the fucking the voice doesn't sync up too well to the animations in this game. But I'm just going to attribute that to age. So if you see Aku Aku or Uga Uga talking, moving their lips, but whatever's being said over the sound does not match up, there's a reason for that. It's literally just because bad game. So I'm going to play Dingodile because Dingoδιle's awesome. Now, you may wonder why Dingodile and Tiny are on the good guy's side. Well, this cutscene will explain all.
How many times must you be told? You cannot defeat me. I have heard enough of you.
Yeah, so see what I mean? The sound is fucking all over the place. There's no sound at all now.
Go on no longer.
There we go.
We must resolve this once and for all.
Well, I'm just going to skip that scene because it's fucking really hard to watch. With all the fucking lips out of sync with the words being said. So, basically the gist of that was, Aku Aku and Uga Uga are like, right, we've got to finally set our differences aside, we can't keep being on opposite ends like this. And Uga Uga is like, I agree, let's fight! And Aku Aku is like, no, we can't do that, don't be silly. Let's have a game instead with all of our champions. Aku Aku only has Crash and Coco, whereas Uga Uga has Dingodile, Tiny, Killer Khan, Rillaru, who I've not encountered in the main games ever, and I swear is a creation just for this game, but I'll give the game the benefit of doubts. Dio, who's the main villain for the first game, and Cortex. Aku Aku has a go at him, says he has too many players, so we get given Dingodile and Tiny on the good guy's side. So you can play as Dingodile or Tiny and not feel bad about it. And pretty much everyone has a spin attack, which is kind of useful. So yeah, we've got 4 games open to us right now. Once you've gotten a certain amount of trophies, crystals and gems, you'll be able to advance to the boss, which is the purple one. In this case, Papu Pummel. Now this is only the first boss, so you just need to complete the 4 base games, but later on to advance you'll need to do special challenges to get both the crystals and the gems. So I think I've outlined the game well enough right now. So let's do everything in order then. We'll start with Crash Ball. Now, the first time we enter a new game, we'll go over the rules quick, because they'll show you the rules before each one. And then we'll just play, I guess. Yeah. So, the ultimate fate of good versus evil in this game is decided by a bunch of games. The cards are stacked against you no matter what, because technically you're against people on the opposite team, so it's 1 versus 3 every time. If I was to pick Cortex, it would probably be Crash, Coco, and Tiny I'll be up against, who are all Aku Aku's guys. Anyway, rules. Objective. Use your ship to deflect the balls away from your goal. Win by being the last player standing. Left D-pad / left analog stick moves. R1 and L1 makes you increase your speed. Pretty useless, to be honest with you. You tend to miss more by doing that. And square gives you an extra kick to the balls. So yeah, it's just basically Pong, but 4-player Pong, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, and as you can see, the AI isn't exactly the smartest thing in the world. You might have seen that little force thing I did. That's what it means by give you the balls an extra kick. There you go. Stuff gets real hectic real quick, and you've got to time it well because you only get 1. Oh wait, I think you can keep doing... Oh, you can keep doing the kick forever, never mind. I'm thinking of a different mechanic that will come into play later on in different stages, which you can only do once. Which is what the yellow bar signifies, but that's neither here nor there. So the main goal, really, the best way to do this, and we'll find this out once we've gotten that far, but once someone gets eliminated, basically an electronic spike occurs, and basically takes them out of the game and makes their whole section a wall, which means it's very beneficial for you to try and take out these players on the sides rather than the player opposite you first, because that way when you're left it'll just be 1-on-1 to the person opposite you and it's a bit easier to aim. You see, look? And actually, canonically, you die from that. You die. That was a ghost leaving Cortex's body. So now it's just me and Rillaru. As it should be, we are basically the same character. The only difference is he's a gorilla and a kangaroo, whereas I'm a dingo and a crocodile. I don't know why. Why would you cross a gorilla with a kangaroo? Mind you, why would you cross a dingo and a crocodile? And sometimes you can be really cheeky and get a quick fucking point that way. This game is really, if as long as you pay attention, you shouldn't have that much of a problem. And there is a taunt button. Right, if you press triangle, you taunt. And Dingodole's taunt, for some reason, is to laugh. Sounds a bit more like Cortex than Dingodole, but whatever. Take what you can get, right? Fuck. Oh, that was entirely my fault. I fucked that up. Oh no, you haven't got unlimited force pushes. As long as you've got lights on your little buggy, you can do a little force push. So yeah. Oh fucking hell. Shit gets really hectic in the later levels due to extra mechanics. Because you've got the same basic games in each one. During each warp room, you get an extra game type basically, and that will keep going until you've got the maximum. But these 4 game types will be, well, there's 4 of each game type. So the first 4 stages we have this one and the other 3 that are available to us immediately. Oh god, one more ball and I'll die. Ah, I fucked up. Oh god damn, we're both down to the last one and all. Oh well. So you need 3 little trophies to get a big trophy. So you could fuck up a couple of rounds and you still got a chance, you know. This is a fun game to play against other people in, rather than the AI, because as we've established, the AI isn't exactly difficult in this. And I don't think there's a difficulty setting in this game, unless there is, and it's a hidden one. I remember in the old games when you could make the game harder by putting in a cheat code, rather than just having a difficulty setting. Ooh. So you've really got to opt in to make a game harder back in the day. In some cases, sometimes they didn't really need that shit because the games are hard already. It's like if you played Contra back in the day, you'd almost... I didn't, by the way. I think Contra was quite a bit before my time, actually. But, well, the original Konami code, isn't it, that gives you 30 lives, because a lot of people couldn't finish that game without that. I'm not saying I could, because I've never played the thing. It does look quite difficult and pain in the arsey. And I don't want to do shit like that. I hate playing things that are overly hard for me. Case in point, look at my Demon Souls LP. I actually found out if I went back and picked the Royal class to begin with, apparently that's Demon Souls Easy Mode. I mean, there's always one class that starts off with a slight advantage over all the others. Fuck! Oh, I thought I was going to die then. Like in Dark Souls 1, it was Pyromancer. Why the fuck am I talking about Dark Souls? We're playing Crash Bandicoot, for fuck's sake. I like Cortex's little fucking image in the, up the top, because he looks like he's pouting. Or he's one step away from doing duck face. So yeah, after you've gotten the trophy, you can challenge the same games for crystals and gems. And, not pearls, amethysts, or garnets. That was a bad joke. I don't know why I laughed at it. Chuckling at my own jokes. What the bell end. But yeah, challenges include, like for this one, I think there's one where you just start with 3 less lives than everyone else. So it's a bit of a challenge, but not quite. But later on, you get some really ridiculous ones, like you straight up lose powers compared to other people. Like I think there's one where you can't do the Force. Do the Force? You can't use the Force, Luke. Luke, use the Force. God damn it! I just let him like 3 balls on the trot. I am not good today. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Ugh. Mind you, as long as Rillaru doesn't win. By the way, if you get locked out, I do believe there is an option to... Oh, fucking hell, everything's going so fast! To simulate the... To simulate the end of the game, so you just basically knock out 2 or 3, however many people are left, until one of them's left, so you don't have to watch the whole thing simulate itself. You can just... Really, Khan? Really? To be fair, a lot of times you don't even need to use the Force, it's just slightly more... It just gives it a bit more kick, and sometimes that fucks you more than it helps you. Ah, fuck. You see, that one that I just conceded, I was watching it out of the corner of my eye. Went to Rillaroo, then went to the corner, and then I fucking basically scored that on myself just because I used the Force. I'm going to keep calling it the Force. I mean, they say use a Force push, so yeah, fuck it, it's the Force. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. Man, no, Khan is not doing too well today. And I'm on a roll. Oh, and also, when you challenge for the crystals and all the gems, you only have to win 1 round. You don't have to win 3. So, you know, small mercies is what they give you. Sorry, small kindnesses is probably a better way of wording that. Now, if I didn't use the Force on that one, Rillaroo would be out. Sorry, would have conceded an extra point. I'm doing really well. I've got more points than the other 2 people combined. I only need to let in 1, I need to let in 8. There's no way I could have fucked that up, to be honest with you. It would have been a really, really bad day if I fucked that up. Sierra, first trophy. Whoop, whoop. Gotta get that beep, beep. One in my head through my throat. I can't even remember the name to that song. But I remember that being a part of a song. I think it was R. Kelly. Where's R. Kelly? She's out playing. I can't do accents. I think we've established that already. Anyway, so this one we all ride polar bears. Yeah! And it's basically just, you just bounce other people off the platform. That's about it. So yeah, charge into other players to knock them off the ice, collect power-ups by entering the beam, win by being the last player standing. Square, charge into other players. Cannot charge if meter is empty. Square when falling, push into the arena and press repeatedly to stay in. Special items you can get is the weight. So basically, if you get that, put it onto someone else, otherwise it's an instant death by it for you. Thunder, if you have that when, if you can hit someone to take it off of them. If you have it when it activates, it basically burns all the other players to a crisp, making it super easy to bounce them out. Not so much in this one though, because we've got the ice to save people to start with. So here's the deal, right? Is everybody only uses up half a meter for their charge, except for Cortex and Dio, who use up a whole meter. But obviously that doesn't mean much saying it about Dio, because Dio's not in our game, because Cortex is. Okay, so as long as I avoid Cortex, this is a win for me, because he'll just get flattened by the weight. And, yeah, for this reason, I usually just avoid the power-ups. Because it's easier to grab something off someone than pass it on to someone else, in my opinion. And also, there's no risk of being turned in tiny like Rillaroo was. So, apart from those 2 power-ups, the other thing that that occurs is you can be turned either giant or tiny. And if you're tiny, it gets really hard. So what I like to do for this one is just get rid of as much of the ice shield as you can. So yeah, when you're tiny, it's become super. You're super vulnerable, and also I think the AI is programmed to go after you if you turn tiny, and likewise I think it's to avoid you if you go giant. As you can see, it feels like everyone is sort of ganging up on me, and it quite possibly is the case. No! Damn it, I missed. You want to be real careful near the edges, because, again, Cortex's and Dio's take up the whole meter, but, now I don't know if this is actually the case or not, if it's just in my head, because it might just be, because my brain says if it uses up more meter, it must be better. But I think it pushes you further than regular runs, and I think that's to offset the extra energy cost. And you see, it's just not worth it half the time. And as you can see, the AI going straight after Cortex, because I'm pretty sure it's programmed to target people who have been made tiny. And it's super easy to get back in as well, as long as you're good at mashing buttons, which I'm pretty sure most gamers have got at least semi-competence at being able to mash a button repeatedly. I mean, it is one of the main fucking mini games you get in games, is to just mash a button really quickly, like a quick time event and shit. And Pogo Painter is next, which is a very interesting one. I think they looked at the Ripperoo boss and just went, what if the player did this shit? It's like, that's a good idea, let's do that. Maybe. Anyway, move around the arena to turn squares into your colour. Break the special crates to turn your square into points. Win by having the highest score when time runs out, so each round is going to take 1 minute 30, which is a pain in the ass, because that makes this the longest game type, usually. Move, press square to fire a missile if you get one. Special items, stun other players with missiles. Arrows colour whole rows of squares, so if you get it, you'll get a whole row coloured in your colour. The boots make you go really fast. Remember, break the special crates to turn your square into points. So, what I like to do is just get as many, fuck. All you got to do is get as many coloured things in your colour, and then get a crate. And it doesn't even matter if certain characters take over your squares, because you usually still do pretty well. And oh my god, I just did a really bad thing by getting that crate early. So yeah. Also, if you want to, if you notice someone trying to fuck up your thing, you can always just paint over their shit and get rid of their points. It's not the most difficult thing in the world, and it's super useful when you're got speedy boots. Speedy boots is one of the most bestest. God damn, I couldn't have done that fucking more poorly. One of the best power-ups in this game is literally just the speed boots. I'd take it over a missile any day of the week. But, you know, missiles are also, you know, usable. But it seems to me that they're a bit more... the speed being quicker than your opponents is a lot more beneficial in this game type. Man, and as long as you just keep grabbing boxes, regardless of whether you've got a high amount of squares coloured, because the AI tends to fuck each other a lot, you'll find yourself with a hell of a lot more points. Look at that, I've got a clear 99-point lead over the second place, who just happens to be tied with Khan. You know, 2 people per second in that game type. Wow, that was... I got a box straight away there. But kind of useless when you've only got one fucking square coloured your colour. Just gonna wait. No, Khan took it before me because Khan's a prick. You see, what I tried to do there was be crafty and wait for the arrow and then collect my score, but it doesn't usually work, to be honest with you, so yeah, not worth doing. No, I'm gonna get it, Khan. Fuck you! They're working together, they're in cahoots here. God damn it, I only got 13 points. God damn it, I was trying to get rid of as many green as possible before he crashed in. Not quite. Yeah, I'm going to try and get rid of some of these fucking blues. Khan. It's not good enough. I love how Khan is so big he can't have a fucking... he can't have a pogo stick. He's just got 2 springs attached to his fucking thing. And Neo Cortex is straight up fucking futuristic shit using a jetpack. Oh, you sneaky bastard. I don't think Khan has been allowed to cash in his points at all yet. Sorry, Rillaroo. Have I won that one? Rillaroo's fucking taken this one by storm. Fuck's sake. I think I was trying to get too greedy, too creative, so I think that might have been why I lost that one. I'll stick to my original fucking tactic of just trying to get as many you know, as many boxes as possible, rather than as many squares. Then I might get a chance. And also speed boosts super help out. Fuck. If you get hit by a missile, you lose your speed boosts. So yeah, be careful of that. Oh, for God's sake, these guys are fucking obsessed with missiles. Honestly, they make them work a lot more easily than I do. Sorry, I said that really weird, but that's because I fucked up what I was saying halfway through. Fuck you, Rillaroo. Fuck you, Khan! Yeah, I'm not letting him get that box, even if it means I only get 4 points from it. Sometimes you could just get lucky and get a box spawn right in front of you when you got a high score. That's one of the most useful things ever. Neo Cortex going to my school of thinking. But even if you're only getting 2 points from it, you still might as well get the crate and fuck the other people. Yeah, sorry, Khan, I'm fucking you up this time. Nah, I'm taking away all your blues. Ha 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 ha! Now, there are going to be variations of this game type later on that I'm really bad at. And I'm going to hate it when we get to that bit. But thankfully, that's in the future. In fact, I remember there being a boss fight that was a very clear wall for me in this game. So that's going to be fun as well. It's got to translate to suck ass. Fucking caught. Nah, he's going for the same box that I was going to go for, bastard. I got 10 points. This is not a good start. I want those boots. Give me those boots, motherfucker. His boots were made for walking. and that's just what they'll do. All these beats will rock all over you. Get the boots, motherfucker, get the boots. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog up in this shit. Oh, I lost my boots. My pretty little booties. Well, I'm gonna get this crate before anyone else. Well, unless Rillaroos beats me to it, which was entirely possible. Those speed boots do give you an unnaturally high advantage. And I just fucked up my speed boots in order to get a missile. I'm getting that crate, bitch. There we go. God damn it. Khan getting all my power-ups. I think his name's Khan. Wasn't it Killer Khan or something? Might as well get those extra cheeky last points. Yeah, we got this one in the bag. She could probably make some cool drawings in this if you got the time and the patience. Well, nah, you probably couldn't. You'd need to have all four controllers in and have all four players being controlled. Otherwise, everything you tried to make would just look like shit. So that means at least 3 people you trust. So, Jungle Bash is next. So Jungle Bash is just straight up a fight. So yeah, it's quite fun. Now, I'll give you my strategy after we've gone over the rules, but there is a quick and easy, well, not a quick and easy way. The quickest way to damage people is with a certain tactic, which I find to be the most useful. Now, this is the most vanilla of the battle arenas in that not much happens. So yeah, but later on we're going to get some really fucking weird mechanics going on, and it's not going to be great. Anyway, objectives: pick up and throw crates at your opponents. Win by being the last standing or having the most health when time runs out. Circle to pick up crates and again to throw. Square to kick crates, or also just to attack enemies in general. You can just hit people with your spin attack. And X to jump. Special items: throw regular crates. TNT counts down when kicked or picked up and do about half your health. Nitro, avoid them because you can't touch them. Collect 1 per fruit to increase your health. So my tactic is usually to grab these TNT crates and throw them at people. Because look, almost half damage. God damn it. And yeah, pick up all the 1 per fruit even if you don't need it. Ow. Because you'll at least you're denying other people from getting them. So yeah, so even though you might not need it, you deny someone else who might be able to use it. God damn it. Look at Rillaroos. I just killed Cortex, great. Hey! See, it's nice. Oh, shit. For a second there I thought I disconnected my capture. I didn't. It's still working, I hope. We'll see in post. Ow. I got caught by my own tactic there. God damn it. I'm just going to run away. Fuck it. So yeah, it's not hard this, it's just a matter of, you know, playing it safe when you can, and being aggressive as often as possible. Really, be aggressive but play it safe when you know you can afford to. Like at the moment, Cortex and Khan are fucking the shit out of each other, so you can play a bit recklessly. But yeah. Oh, and you can totally taunt in these as well. But make sure you've got enough time to do it. God damn it, he's good at throwing crates. Fuck you! Yeah, fuck you, buddy. God damn it! Just gonna grab some health. Maybe I can win by timeout. Always punk out. You and your giant forehead. Okay, well, I've won. Granted, in the lamest way possible by winning by timeout, but nonetheless, a victory is a victory, no matter how cowardice. Yeah. No matter how much of a bitch coward you were. So, at the beginning, maybe focus on people who are busy fighting other people. Because... oh, fuck, I walked right into a Nitro Crate. So, Nitro Crates do the most damage, I think. Because you shouldn't be... you know, getting hit by them. You should be smarter than that. Oh, well, Khan's dead, practically. Die, bitch. Die, Bart, die. Whoa, he killed himself, basically. Rillaroos seems to be wearing fucking pirate pants, and I'm okay with that. Whereas Dingodile is... not very well textured in the bottom half. So, you know, he could be wearing pants, but maybe he isn't. How does Crocodile wear pants? No, he must be wearing pants because he's got his crocodile half is the bottom half, and his bottom half would all be green. Fuck it, I don't know, I don't care. I swear he wore fucking overalls at one point. Anyway, let's do Papu Pummel, which is the first boss fight, and then we'll wrap up the video.
You have completed the
See, look at how bad the fucking lip syncing is.
This warp room. To progress to the next set of games, you...
I didn't even press nothing then. My hands are not on my controller. My controller is resting on my knee. I had my arms crossed while I was listening, focusing on what Aku Aku was saying. But basically, we've got to beat Papu Papu, and it's very easy. Alright, I believe all you have to do is not get hit by that shit, and kill all his minions. Kill his minion, and then pick up a crate, and kill all of his minions, which are mini crashes, you know, psycho crashes, and then throw a crate at him. Do that 3 times. So you avoid that row, and you avoid that row, and then you kill his minions. So you get 1 extra minion each time, I think. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 1 extra wave. So that's Evil Crash, who pops up in the side games a lot. So yeah, you do that, and then this time he's a bit of a dick about it because he's out. He summons a crash while you're still trying to dodge shit. Another rave, yeah, 3 waves. Again, super easy. This is basically the most default boss fight ever, and I believe that's it. And he kills himself. You don't kill him. He's like, oh shit, boom. So Papu Papu is dead. May he rest in peace. Seriously. No one can survive that shit. Also, his ghost didn't get fucking released, so maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just an actor. So, we can go to Warp Room 2, but what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the video up here, guys. So, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe. And next time, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get a couple of crystals and gems in these Warp Rooms, see what we can do, and then we'll progress to Warp Room 2. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you all next time.